The real reason why men date younger women is not because of their physical appearance, their bodies. No, because today with plastic surgery and everything else, you barely know who is 40 and who is 18. Guys date younger women because they're easily manipulated. They're gonna be very happy with a few crumbs because maybe they didn't experience much in the world. They're gonna be just easily impressed. And it's way cheaper to date a younger girl.
Let's talk about why men love young girls so much. There are a number of reasons. A, you are young, so you look good because you have youth on your side. But B, most importantly and most scarily, because you are young and you lack knowledge, so you are easily manipulated. I do not care how much knowledge or experience you have as a woman. If the guy you are talking to is 5+ years older than you will be easy for him to manipulate. Now, I would say this stops being applicable from like 30+, because I think 30+, everybody is an adult. So a 30-year-old and a 40-year-old or 45-year-old, quite similar, even though there is still an age gap. So let's first understand that most men do not love being held accountable or being forced to be responsible. And what happens is, as women get older, they start to understand the game more, they start to understand men more, and they start to have higher expectation and tougher rules for men. Men do not like that. And men will say that they like younger girls because they look better, obviously youth, and, the children thing. However, there are a lot of beautiful, fine, older ladies who still can have children. The only difference between those two women is that one of them has the experience of age on her side and has experienced things with men. And once you have experience, you have knowledge. You can spot some of these men coming. It is so much easier for a man to spill his lies, his tricks, his manipulation on a young girl because it's probably the first time she's ever coming across that type of situation. She probably does not know what to question him about. She's probably not sure what's going on. Maybe she can feel that something's off, but she doesn't really know what it is. Men also tend to be more financially advanced than the younger girls they are dating. So their finances, in terms of impressing a woman, can go a lot further with a younger lady. Older women, a lot of times, we've done all that YOLO. Not to say the YOLO's over, but, we've experienced it. We're looking for the real money now. House money, stocks and shares, 401k if you're in America, retirement, real serious money. That requires thought and planning and responsibility. Remember that thing that men don't love? So the best way to avoid it? Go for a woman that's not going to ask about it. Also, it would be remiss of me to fail to add that a lot of men like younger women because in the age range that they're in, they have scattered the market. Their reputation is known from NW1 to SE26. Those are postcodes if you're in America. And why I say the dating game is rigged is because a man can do all that, mess up the game, get a terrible reputation in his age range of women, and then just go down to the younger generation. And that's what a lot of men do. So I'm not saying don't date younger women, don't date older men. I'm not your mother. I just want to highlight the mindset behind a lot of men's desire to date younger women. Now, like I always say, there's always an exception to the rule. For best results, assume it's not you.
The older guys go after the younger girls. Yes, this is true, by the way, and no question about that. Older guys do pursue younger women for a variety of reasons. Part of the issue is that most women don't understand men enough because they don't really need to actually get a guy. You don't have to understand them. You have to understand them to keep them, yes, but not to get them. And then when you understand men a little bit more, when they're actually honest about their choices, you don't like their choices and you may demonize their choices. But yes, older men, 40s, 50s, will approach younger girls for a variety of reasons. Whether it's childbearing reasons, whether it's they just like younger, hotter girls. That's quite possible because they require the resources and the attraction triggers for younger girls that they're attracted to as well. That's also possible. It's also possible that she sees him in a light that she's willing to actually listen to him. Men really do go where they feel like a man, just to be quite honest with you. Not to say that you couldn't do that or anybody else. I'm just, I'm putting it out there. Let's be honest here.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So guys, I have put the videos together so that you watch and learn. Now I'm just here to share the truths, like why older guys date young women often. Okay, they are so obsessed. So this dynamic has been around forever, and while some people are all for it, other question is, so I'm going to break it down why it's like that. Okay, because society also influences and even the peaks and downsides of this relationship. So we're going to start about psychological aspect that plays a big role in why some older men are attracted to younger women. For men, dating younger women can provide a sense of vitality. It makes them feel younger, more energetic, and even more desirable. It's not always about mind life crisis, as some might think. Many older men are drawn to the fresh outlook and energy that younger women bring to the table. On that flip side, younger women may be drawn to the maturity and stability that older men often provides. This relationship can offer a balance where the older partners live a life experience and the younger partner's curiosity meet halfway. But it's important to remember not all older men or younger women fit this mode. Okay, so another factor that often comes into play is financial stability. Let's be real, older men are generally more established in their careers. They had time to build wealthy, and sometimes that security is attractive to younger women who may still be navigating their careers. It's not always about gold digging, but the idea of security can be appealing. Now, this brings up the question of power dynamics. Okay, in some relationship, the age gap can create an imbalance where the older partners hold more control due to experience, financial stability, or even societal expectations. This is not always the case, but it's a concern worth mentioning because healthy relationships should have an equal balance of power. Regardless of age, society expectations also shape these relationships. We live in a world that tends to place a higher value or on youth and healthy and beauty, especially when it comes to women. Okay, so the media glorifies younger women and often sends the message that men, even as they age, should still stick to younger partners. It's a narrative we wear everywhere from movies to ads. But here's where we get it into double standards. When an older man dates a younger woman, it's often praised or at least accepted. But when an older woman dates a younger man, well, we all know how much more judgment that relationship can face. It's important to recognize these double standards and question why society reacts the way it does to these relationships. Like any other relationship, dating someone with insignificant age difference has its peaks and its pitfalls. Okay, one of the peaks, as I mentioned earlier, is that both partners can bring something different to the table, experience and energy. But the downside is that long-term compatibility can sometimes be an issue. As people age, their priorities change, and this can create a gap that's more about life stages than just an age itself. This can also be external pressures. Family, friends, society may have opinions that create stress in the relationship. It's something every couple with a significant age gap needs to be ready to face. So why do older men date younger women? It's a mix of personal preferences, psychology, and social norms. But like any relationship, it's important to ask if both partners are truly compatible beyond the surface level. At the end of the day, love does not always follow rules or age brackets, but being mindful of being power dynamics and long-term compatibility is key. So let me know in the comment section what you think about these topics. Have you ever been in a relationship with a significant age difference? I love to hear from you. So yeah, so actually myself, I'm in a age gap marriage. Okay, so it has its highs and lows. Okay, because thank God, I have a very good partner, a very supportive one in my case. Okay, but sometimes it comes like you feel it, like there's this age difference, because sometimes it feels like he knows everything. Okay, so but when you sit down and talk and analyze, look, this is able to listen and adjust. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.